You know, the ticking clock at the bottom of your right-hand corner of your screen, that is the countdown to when KATU goes all digital.
And we've been counting down for months, probably even close to a year now. But today is the day. We have team coverage. Dan Tilkin is in our basement with our video archive for some historical perspective on all this. But first, problem solver Shelley Bailey-Shaw live in Master Control. And Shelley, some viewers have already been left in the dark?
Hey, that's right, Brian. Stations are making the switch at different times across the country. Here at KATU, we're going to be turning off this analog signal at 11:35 tonight, right after KATU News. But many stations on the East Coast have already gone all digital, leaving some viewers saying, I forgot something.
The urgent warning of the switch to digital TV interrupted morning shows. Then, one by one, across the country, stations counted down.
5 seconds from the switch. Enjoy watching new television in digital.
2, 1, Bill, push the button.
Those with converter boxes, new digital TVs, cable or satellite saw a clearer picture. But for the more than 1 million viewers still relying on rabbit ears or an outdoor antenna, they saw this. The switch has been well publicized for more than a year.
Don't let your TV stop working June 12th. Make sure your TV is DTV.
The government even delayed it by 4 months, but still,
I forgot about it.
Many consumers waited till the last minute and are now rushing to stores. This woman bought 4 boxes.
One is for me, and the other 3 I'm going to share with my kids.
Volunteers are answering calls from confused viewers who are trying to hook up those converter boxes.
I was really worried because I waited to the last minute. So now I'm very happy.
The FCC is monitoring the conversion. Several stations were knocked off the air entirely and are now scrambling to get back on.
We're all going to have to be a little patient with each other and work the wrinkles out, but in the end it'll be worth it. The whole world's going digital, so broadcasting has to go digital too.
All right, something important to note here. If you have a converter box, you'll need to re-scan today to make sure that you're getting all the channels. And if you continue to have problems, we've got some help locally. Let's take a look. You can call the Urban League at 503-280-2600 or the Immigrant and Refugee Community Organization at 503-445-1538. Both will also have hours on Saturday. And if you still need one of those $40 coupons for the converter box, you can call this number, 888-CALL-FCC. But realize it will be several weeks before you get it and several weeks without TV. Now, for more information, you can go to our website at KATU.com and click on DTV Answers. Again, the switch here at KATU will occur at 11:35 tonight, right after the news. Live in Master Control, I'm Shelley Bailey-Shaw, KATU News.
What will Shelley do now that the countdown is almost complete?
Tell us about. She'll find something.
She will. KATU's been on the air broadcasting an analog signal for 47 years, 2 months, 28 days, 16 hours, and 3 minutes. I did not do the math.
You didn't do the math on that. You know who's counting this? Well, KATU's Dan Tilkin is looking back on all that's happened in those years. And to do that, he's trudged down to our dark and dank basement. Dan?
Yes, the smelly basement. And some of the folks here at KATU only half-jokingly say that this basement is haunted. But, you know, journalists, we are frontline historians, and this is where we store all the old film canisters. We have years and years and years of history here. And if you take a walk with me, I want to show you what's behind this steel door here. Turn on the light. If you take a voyage back here, you'll see this is the last film editing station that we have here in the station. It is a shambles, and from this you can tell how much time has gone by since we flipped that analog switch on back in March of 1962. Now, the new station was headquartered in a building. It was converted from a laundry. It is the same building that we're actually in today. The first big news event the original 5-man news staff covered was the Columbus Day storm, and it abruptly knocked KATU off the air for a few days. Now, in the late 1970s and early 80s, the transition was made from film to videotape, and equipment, it got smaller and smaller. But the very first big technology change was the switch to color. That happened to be KATU director Steve Muller's very first day at the station in 1967.
Of course, it was a huge deal for me because I was new to the station as well and overwhelmed by everything. But yeah, it was a big deal.
Now there is no more film, there is no more videotape, and this right here, this is actually what we record on right now. This is a digital video card with cameras and with no moving parts. Things have come a long, long way. Back to you upstairs.
It'll be a lot easier to store them than keeping them in the basement like all that film that's around you. Dan, thanks very much.